Do you want to see who chimed in on what's happening in Ukraine? Take a guess. Just take a guess. I don't think you guys are ready. Let's go.
Well, and I have argued that when you invade a sovereign nation, that is a war crime. I mean, I think we're at just a real basic point there.
Well, I'd agree. It is certainly against every principle of international law and international order, and that's why throwing the book at them now in terms of...
Motherfucker. You have the stones. She has the stones to talk about invading other countries. That's Condoleezza Rice. That was George Bush's national security advisor. She pushed for an invasion of Iraq. And she said Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction and all of the lies. She's Bush's... I mean, look at the way she nods.
Well, and I have argued that when you invade a sovereign nation, that is a war crime. I mean, I think we're at
She's like, Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, you're not talking about me, are you? Jesus Christ. Like, that's like bringing on Adolf Hitler to talk about fighting racism. This is what the fuck they resort to. This is your media. This is state media. This is corporate media masquerading as an objective outlet, as news. This is not news. This is state goddamn media. And the fact they bring these skeletons on, these dinosaurs from it's not that long ago, but, have people forgotten? I really, really, really wonder, like, how can people forget who she is, or who Donald Rumsfeld is, or George Bush? I'm speechless.
it's just a real basic point there.
Well, I'd agree. It is certainly against every principle of international law and international order, and that's why throwing
no shit.
The book at them now in terms of economic sanctions and punishments is also a part of it, and I think the world is there. Certainly NATO is there. He's managed to unite NATO in ways that I didn't think I would ever see again after the end of the Cold War.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, and I argued.
Did you see the host's eyes light up? Like, really? A united NATO you speak of? Wow, they're just salivating at this, right? Let me tell you something, man. When you have to invite neoconservatives on your show, like Condoleezza Rice, to talk about violating international law, you have really sunk to a new level. I know they like to normalize them. They brought Colin Powell on, who was Secretary of State under Bush, to speak at the DNC convention in 2020. They brought Donald Rumsfeld on Colbert. They brought George Bush on Ellen. But this shit, this is a new level now. Like, they're not just bringing them on the show like they're totally, like it's totally fine and normal to rehabilitate these people, but they're bringing them on to discuss invasions. What the fuck? You can't make this up. Like, I've genuinely thought this was a parody when I turned it on. I thought it was someone made this up. Like, of course it's made up. And I'm listening. Oh no, this is real. This is real. And she's sitting there nodding like, oh yeah, you bet that's a violation of international law. Wow. Well done, Fox News. Well done, corporate media. You always find ways to amaze me and disgust me. Well done. Well done. Brilliant. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll get to see a former CIA director come on to talk about, honest intelligence gathering. Wow. Well done. Bravo. So we got the whole team, right? We got Bush, Rumsfeld, Colin Powell, Condoleezza Rice, all rehabilitated. Dick Cheney? Yep. A few weeks ago, when he was in the Capitol with Liz Cheney, his daughter, the demon spawn, you had all of these Democrats lining up to shake his hand. To shake his fucking hand. The guy who was head of Halliburton, who made money from the invasion of Iraq. Like, don't even bother hiding it, To shake his hand. You see, once again, how Democrats, they really embrace neocons, neoconservatives with open arms. I swear to God, when I first saw this video here with Condoleezza Rice, I actually didn't realize it was Fox. I thought it was MSNBC. I was like, of course it's NBC or MSNBC. Not surprised it's Fox. I mean, I remember when they were pushing for the invasion, Fox News, they had like an American flag waving the whole time behind the logo. They were all like that. All these channels, they were like, pure jingoism and go USA, let's go destroy other countries. We're the best, blah, blah, blah. So, but it's telling that I thought this was on a liberal outlet at first, because that's normal for them now to do that. That's, something they do all the time. And it's completely in character for them. So, whether it's on Fox doesn't really make a difference. But the point is, it still stands.